Alright, so what is daylight saving time? Well, daylight saving time is the changing of the clocks either back 1 hour or ahead 1 hour, known as fall back or spring forward. With this, DST was proven to show that you can use more light to save energy cost. But is that really the case? We don't know. Anywho, there are 70 countries that use daylight saving time, and US uses it a big part of around the country, but it's statewide. And with that being said, not all states use DST. For example, Arizona and Hawaii stay on standard time all the time, and so does US territories. So that means that they don't switch from an hour ahead or an hour behind. Now, with this, it's enacted by the Congress, and the Uniform Time Act of 1966, created by Congress, showed the option to either change the time from ahead or behind. And with this, a lot of people think it's controversial about, does it really save energy? Does it have more health risk? Or should they keep it or not? Now with this, it benefits most businesses because with the more daylight outside, it provides people to go outside more and spend more time shopping and going around and exploring different areas, which means spending more money. And with that, it benefits a lot of businesses, so therefore they're for DST. But it also has a lot of health concerns related to it, and environmental concerns on top of that as well. So with health risk, as DST, it changes the time from an hour ahead or an hour before, and it can really mess with the person's body and how they react, because we get set on one schedule and we get used to that schedule, and when it changes from a certain hour, it can really throw off how your body works. So with that, there's the risk of more heart attacks, cyber loafing, which is just looking on the internet, which ends up hurting your eyes to waste time, and then watching more TV and just hurting your eyesight even more, and then also sleep deprivation, because with the hour changes, it messes up your schedule of sleeping, which therefore you can go to school and you can just be totally out of it, which was me this past week. And just, I feel like it has a lot of health risk along with it. So that is why I'm against DST, and I think we should keep it at standard time. Also, with the environmental impacts of DST, no matter what, we're still using energy any time of the day. It doesn't matter if it's still light outside or dark outside, we're still using the same amount of electricity and energy. And the energy use that we use increases the amount of pollution into the air, which is not good for the environment. And no matter what way we go, whether we stay with DST or just with standard time, we're still using the same amount of energy no matter what. Now, if you're really into the outdoors, I can see totally how it's really good to keep going outside and enjoy the extra hour of daylight time you have, which I do enjoy. But with the amount of health risks that come with it, and it's basically the same environmental impact, I just don't see how it's much different to go ahead and just stay at standard time. Now, with all of this, it increases, we're still using so much electricity, so it increases the amount of paying we use. So, with all of this, staying on standard time and not using DST will allow us to have a regular schedule and keep with our own way of life and our own schedules, to where it can prevent our health issues, and it can allow us to just be on a normal schedule. Thank you, Jackie Adkins.